Terminal Lima.
So the autosave is going to go over it anyway, the thumbnail one. We know that. There we go. That's better. Desk was too low. Okay. Music's not too intrusive, is it? Yep, the game's multiplayer. It's available now as multiplayer as well. Okay, there's like a weird piano bit going on right now with the music, so we can't really tell with that. Good morning. Good morning. It's a new dawn. It's a new day, chat. We are gaming. I don't know how long today's stream's going to be. Just because, like I said, I'm prepping the YouTube videos. I want to keep on top of them. Today's YouTube video for the More Bitch channel has been processed, so that will be releasing at 4 o'clock. Let's grab the items. Grab our little pickaxe. It is pretty, isn't it?
Can you hear me? Your suit can't transmit a voice or ID signal, but my sensors are indicating you're out there. First things first, check in at that production terminal. I need a second set of eyes on how badly damaged it is.
You know what I might do? Actually, I might put the in-game music on. Put the in-game music on. It's a pretty... I think it's Control Shift H. Control right Shift H. Control H. Shift H. No? I'm pretty sure there's a keybind for control remapping. Assign controller. So we do need to learn all of this stuff, so, you know, our sensitivity is fine. So this is going to be a new journey we're going to be learning together, so it's going to be a good time. You know? You can see first, to go into sulk in a corner now. Gotta repair the terminal. We need 15 ore and 15 copper ore.
This terminal is cooked. Mining drills were the only buildable tech I could recover. Try crafting a few with materials from some of the chests around here.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Such a pretty game. The UI needs a lot of work. Hell of a lot of work. I don't like how clunky and big it is. It's massive. I feel like the top bit section where it says M, you know, your tab, all that kind of stuff, that can be just hidden away in a corner somewhere and a lot smaller. Everything could be, what's it called? Even the tasks and tips up in the top corner, I think that could be smaller, a bit more transparent, or even hideable. The map's fine. But I feel like the HUD can be worked on. Can you change your FOV? Yes. You can change FOV in video. There we go. Like a so. Like a so. I see my hand now. His arm goes funny. His arm breaks. Where's the map? Oh, you guys can't see it, can you? I'm loving it. It's probably best for me to come down here, to be fair. Probably best for me to come down here. There you go. Bitz ate the map. Damn right. All right, so we need 15 iron ore and 15 copper ore. So let's make our miners. Whilst they're being built, let's grab our biomass. And just place them down here.
Task inbound. Mining drill. Must be built at an ore vein and fueled with plant matter.
Nice. Let's grab some more. So we're going to need a lot of it until we can actually automate the seeds and stuff and then make biomass. But we're going to be getting rid of a lot of these lights as well. We don't see the craft. There's going to be something that we're always going to be hiding. The crafting thing is not much of a difference. You know, you don't need to see what's crafting at the bottom because you'll see me select it in the HUD. You know. Grab as much as I can. Oh, there's the thing. The bunker. You'll know what that bunker's about if you saw the YouTube video yesterday. We will probably jump into it in about 20 minutes or so. But yeah, all this bioluminescent stuff that they've added definitely helps. Because like I said in the YouTube video as well, the game was very bland as of summer last year. With the colors, it was just browns, it was yellows, oranges, and they've lit up the world pretty well. Yeah, the FOV for 80 is a little too crazy. Is the map the same for everyone or Rondo? The map is the same for everyone. So it's a constructed world. But the way it works, the reason they've done that is because of the campaign as well, right? Very much like Satisfactory. Everyone has the same world, but you get a tool where you can terraform. So anything that's pre-built, you can't destroy. So for example, these rivers, you can't terraform the rivers. You can't change all of this. When we did the dev interview a couple of weeks ago, all these questions got answered in there as well. The ore is not infinite. It will run out, but apparently there is the ore will take a very long time to, you know, get rid of. But yeah. It's when we get the mall, we can actually start making tunnels, we can flatten terrain, we can build terrain, so we can kind of construct our own world around what they've already pre-built, you know? Making a power grid. True. I keep pressing escape. So that's that going. So now we've got copper going, we've got iron going over there. We'll get our scanner here in a minute. We can also put the belts into here as well. We've got some grab bit inputs here. I noticed in the YouTube video yesterday that the Victor one has a lot more. So we just need to wait for 15 of these so we can upgrade our milestone. Iron and copper into there.
Good work getting that ore plugged into the terminal, Groundbreaker. If you weren't on my crew, you should have been. For the next phase of repairs, you're gonna need a scanner. The tech for it unlocked automatically when you fixed this thing, so open up your crafting menu and build one.
Okay. So you want me to create a scanner? Equipment, scanner.
Task inbound. Scanner. Scan machine fragments to restore tech tree access.
And get rid of all the junk around here. And start making our own. These are little blueprint cards here. So these, what these are, is inside your tech tree. You get all these, right? So we can see that the Lima station has these. One of these might have like a little magnifying glass at the side of it. And what that means is to unlock that, you actually need to find the blueprint card for it.
Required for activation of new technologies. Refer to tech tree for current core manifest.
Think of Subnautica, how Subnautica
Upgrade
works.
module scanned.
You know?
Additional tech tiers or cores may be required.
All the walls,
Open tech tree to
make all the
review.
pre-built stuff into isolated cave systems. Yeah, so all the cave systems have been like pre-built and handmade, but once we get them all, if we wanted to, we can go up there and build a tunnel and build a big room that's inside the rock. And then later on, we can kind of fill that back in because you might accidentally make the hole too big. It might be too unlevel, so you'll be able to level it with the flattener and all that kind of stuff, and make your own rooms and all that kind of good stuff. The world does obviously have a world border, so there is a limit to how much you can build and how much you can terraform away. It's just finding them areas and all that kind of stuff, and they do get changed. So as you can see on the map in the top corner, whatever's purple, we can actually pull it up here as well. Whatever's purple is accessible to us right now. If I was to use the mall and dig a tunnel from there to there, this will go purple as well. You'll see a little purple build.
Your mining drills won't be able to get you everything you need to build the rest of those research cores. Situations like these are why we always left chests with backup components kicking around.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should just right click on them and build 5 instead. So these are our research cores. And what these are, you need to make these and then put them together with these and combine them. So as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 cores. In our research tree, you can see that this smelter, to unlock it in the research tree, needs 8 cores. We've got 1 available right now because the other ones are being used, being consumed. So we need 7 more smelters, 7 more cores here because we've got 1 available. And then if I put these down, so 1, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Research
7.
cores constructed. Smelter technology available for activation in tech
So we can see
tree.
we've got 8 available now down here, and now this needs 8. So as soon as I activate this, it's going to eliminate the 8 cores down here. So now we've unlocked the smelter technology.
Proceed with
This
construction
new
of
game?
smelter.
Yes, yes. It comes out on July 18th, Wexler. July 18th. So now that we've got that, we can then start making the smelters. So let's get 4 of them all together. Let's put a smelter down here.
Task inbound. Smelter. Supply with
smelter
ore
down.
to produce ingots.
We're gonna put
Requires
fuel
plant
in
matter
there.
for fuel.
Fuel in there. And we're going to put iron in there. And we're going to put iron in there. And that's going to make us some iron ingots. We'll just leave that running to what it does. Obviously, we can connect this up with belts and stuff later on. So the best way to kind of I would say Techtonica is a breed of Factorio and Satisfactory. It brings in Satisfactory's 3D factory elements and build and all that kind of stuff, but it brings in Factorio's grid system. You know how Factorio is all based on grids and all that kind of stuff? It's very much like, so it's like a breed of two. It's like a baby of them both. I'm gonna put them two down there. Grab that. Put some fuel in there. Get the copper going as well. So now we've got ingots going, copper going. Obviously, it's not automated right now because I'm still handcrafting. So. Is it full game or early access when it gets released? Early access. They've released a roadmap yesterday, which I kind of want to go over, in fact. Oh, look, there's my video. Did they release it on Twitter? Did they... No, it was via email. Let me just go over here real quick. I sent it via me email. Techtonica. Roadmap is finally here. There you go. Yeah. So here's the roadmap. So when version 1 comes out next week, next Tuesday, open world map with exploration driven narrative, dig anywhere, terrain manipulation and destruction, the mole, black hole gun with multiple digging modes, 4-player online co-op, unlockable machines and a deep tech tree, the monorail cargo transportation and rail run zipline, automated bioluminescent farming, fully voiced characters, localized in-game text and subtitles, and then 1.1 they're just looking at, you know, obviously the feedback that they're going to get from the release, fix the quality of lights, quality of life and bugs. And then with version 2 they want to do base building, more floors, walls, lights, decorations, additional narrative and exploration, and plus even more. And then version 3 they want to look at take flight, new vehicle, enhanced build mods and something else. And then they kind of show a little bit of a tease of what's happening in version 4, which is a desert mirage, which we don't know what that is. So I'm going to guess a new part of the map, maybe. So we'll see what's going on there. Yeah. And if it's on Game Pass then, it will be on Game Pass. It will be on Game Pass. They announced that, was it like 2 weeks ago? Great to see the live action gameplay. Yeah, it's a brilliant game. From a factory nerd to you factory nerds, it's definitely a game worth following development of. Right, let's throw the ingots. I need a couple more copper ones. The last time I was excited for a factory game like this was when Satisfactory got released. Foundry, not until until it fully comes into early access. Like, it's not technically in early access yet. It's still in alpha. Yeah. Right.
Terminal upgraded. New technology and crafting schematics available.
Schematics. Crafting schematics available. So now we need to make 2 containers, 4 inserters, 30 ingots, 30 copper ingots, and 45 conveyor belts. Sabwolf, good morning. Good morning, good morning. How you doing? So we want 2, 4, 45. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't need 10 of them, but thank you. And 2 storage. We should have enough to upgrade the next one stuff as well. I think I'm going to quickly put these onto an automation little thing up here as well. So let's make more belts than I need to. Or is this not the save you had for the video release yesterday? No, no, just because with how early in development was, and I can't create multiple saves just yet, which is a pain. And we can't name our saves either. So I've got to be very careful when it comes to saving game. So when I click save and I click load, we can see there's multiple saves, but I can't name them. And I've got to remember that this one here is the YouTube one because I can't name it yet. Can't name them stuff. And whatever's above this is the autosaves. So I'm confused why this wasn't a thing straight away. I would like different save profiles. Because it's just going to confuse the hell out of me when it comes to YouTube stuff and making sure I don't save over something else and all that, yeah. So it's going to be a pain to figure all that stuff out. So I'm just going to have a YouTube save and I'm going to have a thingy save. You know. It's Twitch save for now. Doing it through the UI? No. I tried it, wouldn't do it. Is it possible to get this game early? Do you know? No, they've only sent it out to content creators that are in the factory kind of space and that do factory kind of games. But unfortunately, yeah, it's not available until next Tuesday. Next Tuesday. Earlier, that early access next week. Yeah, it's early access next week, next Tuesday. Probably get released at 5 p.m. because our embargo left yesterday at 5 p.m. So I think it's going to activate on Steam at 5 on Tuesday. All right, let's put the stuff in here that we need. You in there, you in there, you in there, you in there. Boom.
Beacons are back online. Inspect the radio console right next to the screen. It'll start beeping and blinking in 3, 2, 1.
Boop. Bing. Bing.
Task inbound. Conveyor belt. Use conveyor belts to build networks between machines. Inserters are required to transfer items to and from conveyor belts.
Bing. Well, that's stupid, Bitzy. What are you doing? What are you doing there? Boot up. Boot up. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Beat up. Do-boop. I need to make some more, I need more mechanical components. So I just need some more ingots for me to make some of them. Seems a little clunky at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely going to get tweaked out a lot more easier and a lot more balanced for sure. But you know, as expected, early access and all. Conveyor belts were adorable. Yeah, like look at the little tiny merges. You know. I need to get used to the keys and everything for it. Okay, cool. So this works exactly like Factorio does. It won't actually fill in the machine until it's got a, you know, a set requirement down here. So once this goes to like 5, they'll start putting the items in there. But for now, it's just going to sit there and all that good stuff, you know. His cyber mechanic. It's kind of like a Factorio when
new location added to HUD.
Satisfactory, baby.
Life sign.
Access to all local facilities should be restored, including the one I've been stuck in this entire time. I've set an unlock code to the door.
Her voice reminds me so much of Borderlands.
And I know you wouldn't dream of leaving without me anyways.
Reminds me so much of Borderlands. Right, we've got to follow the beacon. So let's head down here. Will we get to have floral harvest building? Yes. There's a full floral farming integration into the game. So you see these things that I've been picking up? Them plants, them kind of like thingy plants. You actually get seeds from them. Them seeds can actually be planted into a farm. Them farms will then start cutting away the things every so often. You can start automating your biomass.
More complicated than you think. I don't know why, but these computers feel like second nature now. Sort of the opposite of what I remember it being like. I'd be the one to get you out of a situation like this, instead of the other way around. But I'm not giving up. That's how I know it's still me in here. You'll see.
Casualties detected.
What? You've never seen someone stuck inside an alien cube next to their own dead body before? Whatever I was trying to do here, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it didn't work out. Hopefully, it was worth a shot. Let's go.
Meet Spark, everybody. This is Spark, our little pocket companion. Think of Cortana.
Stop. Scan the fragment in that cage by the stairs before we go. We'll need that tech to get out of the sector.
There you go. We just unlocked the mole. The mole. The moly mole. Need to crash for a few
Local
hours.
signal deciphered. Sector headquarters. Report to production terminal radio for triangulation.
Sounds like the terminal is fully rebooted. Check the radio console again and see if the beacon it adds to your HUD gives us a clear path home.
Okay. It's hammer time.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Production terminal Victor.
Breaker, this is the time to activate the mole in your tech tree and build one. We won't be able to cut through to Sector Victor without it.
Sector Victor without it. So we need to unlock the mole. So we need 7 more things and cores. 5, 6, 7. Oh, I didn't need that many. I just picked up 6, didn't I? Might as well put them all down. Did I grabbed the stuff from these, didn't I? Yeah. All right, cool. So we should be able to unlock the mole. Molly mole. And we just need to craft it.
Inbound. Mole. Manipulates terrain for traversal and composition of industrial construction sites.
Right. Mole is now available. Which is this big bad boy. They're slowly taking what they need to. I wonder how big the save file for this game will get. I don't know. We're definitely going to be going big for sure. Like always. Right, so we want to head to this exclamation mark over here now.
Bulletin. This mole is not authorized to destroy resources, critical infrastructure, or protected environmental areas.
Acronym for something? It is an acronym for something. I forgot what it is, though.
I never got the chance to thank you for getting me out of that facility. Appreciate it. At the time, it seemed like the best thing to do was focus on work and not get caught up in thinking about anything else. I've tried to stay sharp for both of us, but now that we're almost back to the main line, I'll admit it. I was terrified. It'll be good to see some friendly faces. And a few thousand twinkling lights. I'm sure you've got people there too.
I'm looking at application leverage engine. I think I'm going to hit the barrier over here, possibly. From this cave. Go to the left a little bit. We definitely need to get this upgraded if we want to do a lot of terraforming and make our own kind of things and stuff, you know? Let's go horizontal. What horizontal? So that's the whole point of the story as well. That's why it's a it's a pre-built world because the story takes you to the locations, right? Like all that stuff, and whatnot. Oh. Hold on a minute. Bear with me. You'll have to bear with me just because I'm very distracted with a lot of just house stuff right now, you know? Any idea of the price when it drops? I would suspect around $18 to $28, somewhere in between that.
I don't understand. A factory the size of a city is supposed to be here. It was right here. I know it was. Where is everybody?
Where is everybody? But remember, it's going to be on Game Pass as well. So, it is beautiful. Right, look at all this. It's so beautiful. So this is Victor. And for those that don't know, the other station was Lima, right? So this is Lima, 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 Lima. These next ones are Victor. So the next research place. So think of these as milestones. This is milestone 1, you know? And then you've got all these. These are all Victor Station. So all these research branches and stuff. $500 copper, 500 iron.
This terminal is trying to reach out to 100 facilities that might not exist anymore. If we can repair it, we might be able to decipher where those facilities are located. Our people are out there, just like we were. I wouldn't ask you to rebuild this sector for the expedition, but I will ask you to do it for them. The faster we get on these signal and repair objectives, the better our chances of finding them will be. Have a look at some of the new stuff on your tech tree. Keep your eyes out for fragments, and let's get to work. Deciphering this first signal by building power floors looks simple enough. I'm sure it won't be that many. I'm pretty sure. Now that you've got a core composer, all you need is a big enough power floor and a few crank generators to power it. After that, you'll be able to dump cores into it and never worry about placing them one at a time again.
Task inbound. Core composer. Supply with research cores via belts and inserters for automatic placement and availability.
Woo. So you find and not only upgrade each milestone, but also find them. Yeah, so you have to find, that's part of the campaign, the story. So you got to find these stations. And then you have to repair them for your objectives. All right. So that right there is where we ended yesterday's YouTube video. So what goes ahead now is new territory to us from as of this release of the game. You know? So we can see our journal here. Power floors, crank generators, assembly orientation. Resource center? I don't know yet. Don't know. Illuminat, hello. How you doing? So now we need to, which we've got this big bad boy. This big building here. We've just found this in the storage, and this is to put them core components we have that we found down at the other place. So now it's just a matter of foundations. Start placing our foundations. As you can see, it's all on a world grid. You can't rotate off this world grid, so everything will get made on the world grid. So, you know, we can build off, you know, here if we wanted to, and all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, so I think we're going to utilize this space over here and build what we need. We do have some iron over there, so we can do an iron production over here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get... What level are you on? You're on this level. Some good old power floors. And we can build out pretty quick, you know? I keep pressing escape.
Task inbound. Power floor. Build to establish structural foundation and conduct electricity from crank generators.
Yep. So if we put crank generators on this flooring, it'll actually power it. So everything we build on this will be thinking. Unlimited resources or unlimited map in this game. It's not unlimited map and it's not unlimited resources. The resources apparently, I've been told, because they know how big I build, they were saying like, yeah, don't worry, it'll take absolutely forever for you to diminish the resources in the game, apparently.
Local
so I took it as a challenge for myself.
S2013.
To make sure that
terminal
is
radio
not
for
possible.
triangulation.
Mr. XJ, how you doing, man? How you doing? All right. Assemblers. We need to find 3 blueprints for that. Long inserters. Transportation. Suit speed 2, we need 25. Energy. Basic construction. Let's activate the power floors so we can actually start building them, just so I can kind of get this going down here. So Subnautica is here as well. Yeah, yeah. So you need to find the blueprints. So like it said there, you need to find 3 of this to actually to build it. So you do need to explore. You need to pull all that in here as well. So it's like I said, it's a hybrid of a lot of games that we like to play. Let's clear this up as well. So we can see here, actually, right here, here's a blueprint, right? So, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that will class as 1, I think. It did. So that's 3 right there. So that we just need to find 3 more of them assemblers. So that's another 1. And then we need to find 1 more. And if we find that, we then unlock assemblers in the tech tree, which there's a couple over there.
Task inbound. Assembler. Power with electricity to produce items in multiplied quantities.
In other words, even though you can handcraft anything, assemblers will make 2 of them in the same time it takes your portable tool to make 1. And we can build 1,000 assemblers, but nobody could ever build another you.
So, the game does benefit you, like it should do anyway. If you automate things, it's going to benefit you drastically in this compared to any other factory game. handcrafting, you can kind of just get away with it forever. But once you get it automated, it's near enough like double or triple what you could handcraft. It's pretty insane. Ba-ba-dum. If you can use Corsair lights, yeah. Water power generator is cool, yeah. I agree. Let me organize this a bit better. Okay. Put up. Dr. Catspot, how you doing, man? Hello, hi here from YouTube. So you satisfactory stuff and decided to peek in? Hell yeah, welcome in, man.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Mind the voltage.
Mind the voltage. Hey, Hugh, hello. You were the 26 months. I was saying we have to make the copy. No, because I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to do it over here. So I don't want to be using that biomass over there. If I get the crankshaft up here anyway, it's going to power the floor in here, so, you know. Get these floors powered. We need to make more, Did you dig that tunnel? Yes. Yep. Yep. Never seen this game. I just released a YouTube video on it yesterday, Catspot. If you want a quick breakdown of what's happened on it yesterday. You me. 22 months. Let's go. 22 months. Let's go. Shroom. Next Tuesday. It releases to the public. Next Tuesday. Okay, so here's some iron. So let's kind of work on getting this automated, right? Because we need to make 500 iron. Yep, 6 days left. July 18th is when it comes out. So we're going to need some miners. I think I might just go and pick up the ones in the other room. And then later down the line, we're going to utilize these ores down here as well. And we'll start using like our monorails and start bringing it through here. I'll probably end up making a big room throughout this tunnel as well. For some stuff. Because we want to utilize all resource knowledge, you know. Hey, Theater, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Love the look of this game. It's really pretty, isn't it? Really pretty. Jemdog, good morning, man. Good morning, good morning. So we'll end up putting some lights in this tunnel soon and all that kind of stuff. All that good stuff, you know. What we do need to figure out today is machines, what items they need per minute, try to figure out how fast the belts are and all that kind of stuff, you know. You know, the typical stuff. The typical stuff. Nothing to smelt. Oh, why did I put smelters down instead of miners? Yes, spawn. Putting smelters down there. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Stickers are free, chat. All right, there you go. What would be the best place to kind of put these down? I want a science. If I put that there, will it grab? You know? I can see the green line there. That's just science. It does, because that extends out. Ah! Hello? Can anybody see me? Hello? 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 I'm here still, don't worry. For some reason, there's a lot of Christmas stuff being spammed. Oh, there you go. Now you can see me. Hi. I can pick my nose now. All right, so now we've got these. let's just kind of make, like we would in Factorio, right? A line of belts, right? So let's just kind of nothing's obviously going to look clean right away. We know this. Oh, so we can do it that way. Okay, good to know. Warm, 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 warm. Oh, I'm not going to be able to put that there, am I? Because I need to put the grabber out. So let me just redo this bit. Because the grabber's going to go to there. It's going to go to there. To you, to you. And if I was to put that... No, let's not do that. Let's get that going down there. We'll see how that runs in a minute, because we might need more. Yeah. We bring these belts down. Obviously, this is just for all our iron. And now we just get smelters galore. And we'll see how this is going to work. And we do like we do in Factorio. Make some lines. Right? And we'll see what's optimal, what's not, and then we can figure out our machine to grabber to belt ratio. Any blueprint possibilities? I don't think so yet, no. I have a feeling we'll be able to get a lot from here. We do need to make some more smelters though. Let's get them being built. The grabber aesthetic, yeah, that's obviously Factorio. So we've got grabbers, we've got different speeds of grabbers as well. We've got long ones, we've got fast ones. Electric smelters, yeah. Something on the lines of that, which we don't know about yet. Like, you guys are learning along with me as well. I didn't play too much of the alpha because I wanted to savor the flavor of the game, right? Makes sense, right? To the actual early release, which is what we're on now, so. Which is what we are on now. And obviously lines will get changed, things will get rebuilt, all this kind of stuff. But that's the joy about this, right? Just let Melody use it. No, the toilet paper I have right now smells like watermelon. No joke. Literally, Jo come in and she was like, I got some smell that. And I was like, what is this? Toilet paper? Yeah, watermelon toilet paper. Underground Satisfactory. No, this game leans more towards Factorio than Satisfactory. Is there combat and tower defense gameplay in this? No. And I believe they said there wouldn't be as well. They don't want to bring any form of enemies, apparently. when I did the interview with them. I aren't putting out enough, it seems. Yeah, we're gonna. That's what we're gonna find out in a second. I want to. Once this kind of gets running, I want to see what the good balance is going to be. We can kind of see them lighting up anyway. So I do feel like 2 is what we need. And the only reason I say that is I'm going to remove one of these just for science sake. And I have a feeling, just because like I did in the YouTube video, I had 1 grabber going into this. And it felt like it wasn't enough. Yeah, you see that? So the smelters need 2 grabbers to go in. So write that down, chat. We need to remember that. The smelters need 2 grabbers on the input. You also add fuel by hand. Can that be automated also? Yes. Yep, it can. So if do you know how you do it in Factorio? How you would have a belt going down the middle with the fuel on it, for example, coal, and you'll put a long inserter on this side, a long inserter on that side to grab that. Then these one will grab the ore that goes down the center of the other lines. You'll do the same systems setup. Fast inserters, yeah, fast inserters will do it at 2 times speed, which then will allow us to have a long inserter to grab any fuel from that side. And then from here, obviously, we're going to go to storage. So it does look like right now, it could be 3 miners to 3 smelters. We're going to eliminate that smelter. And I want to see if that is correcto. There was 1 that escaped then. It does look like it, doesn't it? It looks like it's like 3.1, well, 3.5, 3.5 times. Maybe. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this over here. Waterloo. Oh, that's my bloody miner. Where's the oh, they're on the other hotbar. On the other bar. I made way too many smelters. Well, science. Science, science, science. So how's the same for outputs? Definitely going to be a 3 grabber solution, isn't it? That's what we're going to need. Let's science the fast inserter. Yeah, so that needs power. So we can see that these are obviously going to be the ones we manually do until we get the electric ones, and that one needs a crankshaft on here. Crank, can I? Welcome back, Dragon. Welcome back. Welcome back. Da 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 da. Spins a web. I need to get used to these hot boys. Ah, there we go. I might do a 1-to-1 feel like that's what we might do. Okay, so 1 is perfectly fine for an output. It's actually a little bit more, because if we look at this, when that goes to 0, the 90, so it went to 90 here, 91, and it went here, 90 there. So eventually, that actual thing over time will change. How's up elevation with belts? If you how the belts work is actually a kind of a cool aesthetic, but it's going to drive my OCD like crazy. Because if we want to go up and over, you just basically drag your belt up and over, and it builds it like that. You know, so you've got a little bit of a roller coaster going up, and it ultimately goes up, ultimately goes over the belts. It is quite a unique way of doing belts.